Hi folks, so just wanted to make a quick video. Basically, obviously I've been doing lots of videos just lately, been really enjoying it. The night videos, I've noticed, don't seem to get a lot of views. I know some people like my night videos. They're not brilliant because obviously I don't have a lot of decent lighting equipment to be able to highlight wherever it is. I quite enjoyed going in that woods actually, although it was a little bit scary and I did get rather tired and rather hot and all the rest of it, and it wasn't comfortable trying to sleep that night or early hours of the morning. And then of course I did that little thing with Joanne where we went to Hitchings and we spent the whole night just sitting on the bench. Well, no, not the whole night, but portion of the night sitting on the bench. We didn't actually sleep. And then of course on Saturday, although I didn't do any vlogs, I went to the Tate Modern with my friend, and so I stayed up all the way through and then went to bed last night round about 1 in the morning, I reckon. So anyway, like I say, I'm trying to catch up on that sleep and stuff. So one of the reasons why I'm making this video right now is basically I want to tell you about, of course, the job that I'm getting. Well, fingers crossed I'm getting. Anyway, yeah, so it's the Grow Project assistant. So basically it's like a trainee sort of support worker, I suppose you could call it, I guess. I just wanted to read you the quick email, just show you the email that I got from the company Riverside. In fact, anyway, right, so I'll show you. So I'll read it, sorry. Thank you for your recent application for the above position. We are delighted to inform you that we would like you to attend an interview. The details are as follows. Date, the 9th of the 9th, 2016. Time will be 9:15. Location, King George Hostel, 75 Great Peter Street, London, SW1P 2BN. Interviewers will be Louise Simonson, and service manager, and Natalie Lodge, area manager. So they're going to be the two people that will be interviewing me. And then it goes on to say what I need to bring bring along to the interview. Now, if I think about it, apart from when I went for the job with Emergence, and that was a really interesting thing because that was an all-day thing and it was not strictly speaking like a traditional interview in that sense. Because there was I think it was like 7 or 8 of us, and it was like an all-day thing, like I said, and so it wasn't like your formal bog standard interview. So I've never really done interviews. I've never gone for, I think I've gone, no actually I did one when I was, mind you, that was years and years ago. I went for an interview at an art gallery, private art gallery, and that was when I was 16. I was trying to get a job working in an art gallery, because like I said, that's all I wanted to be really when I was a kid, was an artist. And so I thought that was like a foot in the door if I could get working in a gallery. It's a foot in the door, blah blah blah. So apart from that, and I don't think there's any other, I can't honestly recall any other interview. So really I've never really done a proper interview, for a job interview like sort of thing. So my friend and colleague John Connolly has written down some stuff for me to prepare for this interview, you see. So he's written all this stuff down, so sort of check out Riverside, check out the company, do a bit of research on it, ask a few questions about Street Buddies, how it was developed, who developed it, because that's kind of part of what I'm going to be doing. That's part of the role, from what I understand. sort of the way it works, I believe, is that I'll be trying to befriend really entrenched, long-term homeless people on the street. Or that's going to be part of my role, I believe. Then a list of what's that? I think that says a list. I'm struggling reading his writing. Is that a list of apprenticeship scheme? Oh no, history. History, I think that says. He's just written it in shorthand, sort of thing. History of apprentices scheme. I'm really struggling reading his writing. What? Some funding. His F's look like an S. Who funding? How long? Who designed? I think he's talking about the whole, what's the name, the street buddies thing anyway. What are they hoping to get? No, what are they hoping to get from you? Look up policies, equality and diversity, communication policy, Riverside style, how many people applied, how many you interviewing, I think that's what it says. List of your own unique contributions, and then he's listed some of the things on here. Again, it's all in very shorthand because he's written it very quickly. We was outside in the, as we call it, our outside office, which is one of those eat restaurants. I don't know if you've seen them, or eat coffee shop slash snack, because not really a restaurant in that sense, but you know, I don't know if you've ever, wherever you are in the world, I don't know if that company has any of their shops in your area or whatever, but it's called Eat, literally E-A-T, and it's usually the brand logo is like big bold letters, and it's usually yellow, bright yellow sort of colours. Anyway, sort of waffling on. So we're sat outside there, as we call it, our outside office in Soho. So anyway, yeah, so he's listed a lot of the things I should mention, the achievements that I've done over the last few years and stuff like that. So, like I said, so the interview is going to be on Friday, this Friday coming. Today's Sunday night. So it's going to be Friday the 9th of September, and at the moment, obviously, I'm not that nervous, obviously, although there is a little bit of nerves kicking in, and a little bit of apprehensions and things, and obviously there's a little bit of doubts that creep in. Will I be up for the job? Will I be able to cope with it? Blah 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 blah. But overall, I'm really looking forward to it, and I really, really want this job, and I think it'll really help a lot. It's going to help a lot of things, not just in terms of financially, but also just in terms of my own mental health, to be quite honest. It'll really, really help. So, now all that said, if I get this job, it's going to be 37 hours a week, and again, I need to double check. I have got the job description itself here. I mean, you see, look, that's the description, job description there. But I can't remember if it's actually states in here or not. I think it does. Anyway, I'm sure it's on there somewhere, possibly. Right, but anyway, so the thing is that, as I say, 37 hours a week, but and I might be wrong, but I must double check on this, but I'm almost certain it said that some of that is going to be like weekends, so I might be expected to work on weekends and also do some nights as well. Not sure how often those things will kick in, whether it be sort of like a regular thing or whether it's going to be like shift. It might be shift work or whatever sort of thing in that sense. So that obviously the last, for most of my life, one way or another, apart from the last 2 years, and even just before that, you know, my life has been very much sort of, I wouldn't like to say life of Riley, because believe me, it's been far from that, but in the sense that never really had an actual 9-to-5 job in that sense. I've always done little bits and pieces here and there, and like I said, for the last 2 years doing this self-employed thing, which was, to begin with, I was getting quite a lot of work, but it was always just 9-to-5, and it wasn't like 7 days a week either. You know, sometimes it'd be 4 days, sometimes it'd be like 3 days or whatever sort of thing. So it was very choppy, changey, so I still had quite a lot of time on my hands one way or another. And so, as I said, hopefully I get this job. That means that obviously, you know, I'm not going to have as much free time. So that means that my videos and my YouTube stuff is, and I'm kind of reluctant to say this because I don't want it to be that way, but it is going to have to take a back seat, basically. You know, I'm not going to be able to do as many videos. I'm probably not going to go as, but again, I don't know for certain on this, because like once I start earning some money, and some proper money as well, I mean, this is going to, from my own, again, from what I can work out from what it's saying here, and this will be my start off, you know what I mean? This isn't sort of like, and then, you know, this isn't like, I don't know what you call it, I was going to say introductory pay or whatever. I think, I'm not sure, again, because I'm not really sure, I'm not sure at all, but anyway, the thing is that right off the bat, from what I understand, it's going to be like 19.5 grand a year, which for me, I've never earned that kind of money in my life. Do you know what I mean? Even being on being on benefits or whatever, I don't think even my benefits would have come to that. I don't think so, anyway, especially these days, particularly more so these days. But anyway, again, basically, hopefully, I'll have a lot more disposable income. So maybe that will enable me to actually go much further afield. So I might be able to, you know, this, like I say, hopefully, if I get this job, even though I'm saying that I might have to take, you know, the videos take a back seat, and they might do initially, do you know what I mean, to begin with, until I find my feet, until I sort out what needs to be done and all the rest of it. But once I start earning some money, once I get some money in the bank and all the rest of it, I might find myself with a bit of disposable income that I can then use to maybe upgrade the camera, get some better equipment and so forth. But more importantly than that, although that's quite important obviously, is that it might enable me to actually start going further afield, maybe further up and down the country, maybe even now that I have a passport, for the first time in my life, which I got last year, so it's already a year gone and I've not managed to use it, so actually travelling, that is, because that was bought, actually essentially was bought for me by emergence, for when I needed actual photo ID, and that would have only sufficed, either that or a driving licence or a passport would have you know, sufficed for working within that prison, like I said, when I was going through that security check and all that sort of stuff and what have you. So the point is that you know, obviously that's what it was originally intended for, but obviously it's a passport, and you know, if I get a bit of disposable income and I save up a little bit and what have you, put to one side, I might actually start being able to go out further out of the country even, maybe, do you know what I mean? I don't know, France or whatever, I don't know yet. This is all very much speculation at the moment. It's all very much dependent on how well this interview goes and if I get this job. So, you know, my life could radically change. This could be one big game changer for me, this. This could be a really, really big life changer for me if I get this job. You know, it's something I want to do, it's something I'm passionate about, homelessness and homeless issues, because obviously I was there myself for 20 odd years. And, you know, I do like helping people, I do. And I think it's good to give something back, to be quite honest. And I think that's part of the reason why my depression's kicked in so much so over these last, particularly over these last few months, particularly, and a sense of loss of direction, loss of purpose. You know, the thing is that sometimes I don't think people who've never been in this situation perhaps don't fully appreciate or fully understand the actual psychological impact that not having any work can have for a person. You know, being out of work, it's no fun. People think that, you know, you see these these documentaries about Benefit Street and all this sort of carry on, and that might be the reality for some people, and it's a very small amount of people, believe me. You know, the way the media make it sound as if every Tom, Dick and Harry that's on benefits is somehow some sort of like, you know, swinging, flipping, you know, no good sort of thing. I'm sorry, I'm not formulating my sentences properly right now, but you know, that's not generally the case at all. And anyway, so the thing is that, you know, for me, getting this job, it's not just about the money. Seriously, it isn't just about the money. You know, obviously that is a big factor, because that enables me to be able to do a lot of things that I want to do. And even just, I mean, because like for me, you know, anyway, look, sorry, I didn't want to just start waffling on about lots of other stuff. This is just to let you know about the job and the interview on Friday, and hopefully, like I said, fingers crossed, it goes well. And yeah, so like I say, hopefully, if this job pans out and we get this job, then and I start getting some money in, I don't know how it's going to impact really in terms of, will I have enough time to still do my, I mean, I will still do the videos, you know what I mean. There's going to be a point in the day at some point where I'll still be able to do a video. I mean, like when I used to go and be delivering the cuff training, you know, the thing is, I could do one on the way there, couldn't I? Sometimes, or sometimes I'd do one on the way back home, or sometimes I'd do one, I'd get there so early. Although I might not be able to do that, because if I'm working in a hostel or something like that, that's not going to be appropriate in those circumstances. But or if I'm out and about on the street doing the street buddy part of it, there may be moments there, maybe, possibly. I'll have to suss that out. But they're even there, you see, they might say, well, you know, you're representing our company, Riverside, and if you're making a video, again, it just might not be appropriate. So, but I'm sure there's going to be times and moments when I'm not working, because I obviously can't work 24/7, 365 days around the clock, can I? Do you know what I mean? So there's going to be moments somewhere in the day where I'm going to, on a particular day, when I'm going to still be able to do some videos. It's just that I guess the content's not going to be as much, and well, anyway, I guess, as I say, I'm making a lot of speculation here, so I don't know for certain. But anyway, I wanted to just make this little video. I haven't made one of these for ages. And also, I'd like people to, I'd like my subscribers to perhaps let me know in the comments, what other kinds of videos do you want me to do? What do you want to see? Do you like the night videos? Do you not like the night videos? Please let me know, because obviously if you don't give me the feedback, I don't know really whether you're enjoying them or not. Okay, fair enough. I can go also by the fact that so far at least, the night videos are not getting a lot of views, but the museum visit with the dinosaur, that's got quite a few. I mean, for me, that is. I mean, compared, and again, it's all relative. It's all relative. Like, I don't know, for instance, Adam the Woo or Red Wolf, who I watch. I look at their videos, or even Secure Team, the UFO thing that I watch. You know, he puts a video up. I've noticed he puts a video up. It's about, say, it's been there for 9 hours. It's already got like 40,000 views. Now, okay, he's got over 200,000 subscribers. In fact, I think he's got more than that now. I can't quite remember, but he's got over 200,000 subscribers. So I guess that kind of makes sense that he would get, you know, 40,000 views within 9 hours. Do you know what I mean? It's like, you know, obviously he's very popular and so on and so on and so forth. I mean, I've got 72 subscribers. Way, I've got 72. But that's cool. Do you know what I mean? That's fine. You know, it's all relative anyway. And, you know, the thing is, maybe as time goes on, I'll learn more about how to perhaps grow my own channel. Maybe there are other things I could do that help the channel to grow and so on and so forth. But as I said, I mean, obviously feedback is really, really important, because like without the feedback, I can't really, you know, I mean, I can only go by what's getting views and what's not getting views, and that might not always necessarily indicate just how popular, just how, you know, whether people are enjoying them or not necessarily, because sometimes people can click on a video, watch the first minute and a half or something and think, oh no, I don't like that, and turn it off, but it's still registered as a view. Do you know what I mean? So, I don't know. Anyway, so just, it'd be nice to get a bit of feedback, and, you know, let me know what you think of those night vlogs that I did. I personally, you know, I enjoyed going out and about, and I enjoyed being in the woods that night. I must admit, I really did enjoy that. Although it might not sound it on some of them, where I'm huffing and puffing and turn into an old man. I am an old man. But you know, I still enjoyed it all the same. The experience was fantastic, and seeing, like I said, I saw the Milky Way. I saw the Milky Way stars, man. I couldn't film it because this camera wouldn't have picked it up, sadly. Do you know what I mean? It might have picked up the odd star, but mostly you would just seen a black screen. So, sorry about that, guys. I would love to have filmed it, like I did with the sunset. I would love to have filmed that. It was beautiful. Unlike being in a city where there's all light pollution, you look up at the sky and all you can see is skyscrapers around you. If not that, then it's just like the light pollution from the street lights. Just makes it almost impossible to be able to see anything. But out in that countryside, lying down on that field, I'd never seen so many stars in my life. It was beautiful, man. It was absolutely amazing. I could see the Milky Way galaxy. Instead of seeing it as a picture, as a photograph that I always see on, I could get a million photographs on Google. And I could see countless beautiful pictures of it, but to see it in the flesh like that, do you know what I mean? To see it with my own 2 eyes, oh man, it was amazing. I just loved it. Just looking at it, I was like a little kid, man. It was like, look, there's the Milky Way galaxy. The Milky Way galaxy. I could see the galaxy that I live in. Do you know what I mean? It's like, whoa, that's amazing. And the stars were so clear. The sky was black, pitch black, and then it was just like this, you know, a curtain of stars. It was just beautiful, absolutely beautiful. Loved it. So, you know, wouldn't swap that experience for nothing. Absolutely, loved it. So yeah. Anyway, like I said, I know in terms of the quality of the videos from the night vlogs, they're not very good, and I appreciate that. I really do. But I won't be just doing, obviously they were just something I wanted to try and do and blah blah blah. There may be some more, but I guess that's the thing. It's a bit, yeah, I guess, yeah, I'm sure there'll be some more. Right, I'm going to leave it there because, as you may have noticed behind me, I'm actually doing this vlog in the kitchen. It's just that the light's really bright in here, you see, so I know that I'll get in the living room, even with that other side light that I put on, it doesn't always look that clear, and this is the brightest light I've got in the house. It's a strip light, I forgot what you call those lights again. Anyway, so I know it seems a bit of an odd place. It feels kind of odd sat in. I don't normally sit in my kitchen because it's not big enough to have any tables and chairs in it. So to be actually sitting with the door closed as well, by the way, just to keep the noise out from out there. Although there's a lot of noise coming from my fridge and from my boiler, so you might have heard that clicking and clacking all the way through this video. But in terms of the light, at least, it's good for that. But it does feel a little bit odd. So yes, I'm sat in my kitchen doing this vlog. Right, okay, so I'm going to leave it there and I'll catch you guys later. Bye for now.